Hi. Well, I was gonna go for a walk up to the base of the falls. It was a 3/4 of a mile walk, but it started raining great big raindrops, and it's very cold out there. It's only 8 degrees Celsius, and I can't find my mittens, and I'm not sure if I have an umbrella. If I do have an umbrella, it'd be buried way deep in everything. So instead, I'm gonna head on and go to the
Please
temple.
Drive to highlighted route. Recalculating. Continue
Over here
2.2
we
kilometers. Then turn right on Agard Road.
Over here we have Lake Cayuga. Put some heat on in here for my hands. All that work getting my camera batteries ready so I could film as I walked up to the falls and back. And then it was just too cold and wet. I can't walk in the cold wet. And it's getting evening. It's 10 to 6. And because it's overcast and such, it's going to get dark earlier. I'd rather not drive in the dark. I have an hour and a quarter to get to Palmyra. Willem says he may drive and meet me there. He'd come to see me. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Turn right on Agard Road.
Okay, so here we go.
Turn right on Agard Road.
Oh, these are beautiful forsythias, aren't they?
Drive 4.8 kilometers on Agard Road.
living at home and not have to move into a nursing home. Experienced, compassionate caregivers provide assistance in hygiene, meal preparation, and light housework up to 24 hours per day at affordable rates. To restore your family's peace of mind, call Visiting Angels toll-free today at 877-374-LIVE or at visitingangels.com. We're back 5 minutes before the hour talking about President Obama's decision not to release the bin Laden death photos. I disagree heartily with this. I just couldn't disagree more strongly. I think it's very important for us to release these photos, and it isn't because I'm bloodthirsty, and it isn't because I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I don't really believe he's dead. I just think that it's the natural progression of announcing to the world, we got him. 10 years later, after all we have been put through as a nation in regard to terrorism, not just 9/11, but everything that happened after, from Fort Hood to the Times Square bomber to the underwear bomber. Listen, we are under assault from these terrorists, and they're not going to stop. And if we don't start acting more tough, more consistently, and telling them, I'm sorry you don't like it, but here it is, I think we are sending a message of weakness, frankly. And I don't know why, if President Obama says that Osama bin Laden was not a Muslim leader, and the fact that he made a distinction between the Muslim world and bin Laden and said they're not the same, then why would the Middle East get inflamed? It's just not, it doesn't even go together. We'll go back to the phones quickly. Let's go to Matt in Garland, Texas. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Jen. You know, all I have to say about this, I agree with you completely. There's a reason that you have an open casket at a funeral. It's so you can have closure. It's so that you can bring peace among everyone to be able to come and see for themselves. It does something inside. And without that, that's Obama's method of operation, unfortunately, is to say there's evidence but never provide it. This is just going to perpetuate things. You can't hate someone more, and you can't want to kill someone more.
Right. It's a good point, Matt. It's a good point. Why do you have a body at a funeral? It's so you can know, all right, I knew he was dead, but now I really know. And that's, I think that's a valid point, too. Let's go to Dallas, and Mike's on the line. Hi, Mike.
Hi.
Hey, go ahead.
I've actually got two questions and one statement.
Real fast. I got about a minute left, so go ahead.
Oh, wow. Okay. How do you please everyone? I think Obama's trying to please everybody, whether they're Americans or not, and this is the problem. He's cross-fishing because he can't take a stand. Second of all,
turn right on Route
does the president know what he's getting into when he takes his office? And eventually the photos will have to be released because it's cheating America out of history.
So you think even if they're not released now, at some point we'll see them?
Turn right on
It will
Route
have
96.
to be so that the kids later on can see what is happening in time now.
That's interesting. Thanks, Mike. That's a really interesting point, that even if we don't see them now, they're still going to exist, and at some point they may come out. We may be able to see them. I just think it sends the wrong message. If you were trying to tell the terrorist world, what better way is there to tell the terrorists, here he is, we got him, there's no question that we got him, and if you come after the United States and try to plan and execute another 9/11, this eventually is what the United States will do to you too. I know that sounds terrible, but I'm thinking of it from a military perspective and a national security perspective. As somebody in the civil government who is trying to keep America safe, I think that's a very important message to send. And I don't think it's bloodthirsty. I don't. I think that it's a PR move that benefits the United States of America, and it's something that we need. And frankly, I think we deserve. So I hope they change their minds. This is the Janet Mefford Show. Thank you very much for listening. Please visit us over at janetmefford.com. God bless.